One day, James had to wait at Edward's station till Edward and his train came in. This made him cross. "Late again," he shouted. Edward only laughed, and James fumed away. "Edward is impossible," he grumbled to the others. "He clanks about like a lot of old iron, and he's so slow he makes us wait." Thomas and Percy were indignant. "Old iron? Slow? Why, Edward could beat you in a race any day." "Really?" said James huffily. "I should like to see him do it." One day, James's driver did not feel well when he came to work. "I'll manage," he said. But when he reached the top of Groans Hill, he could hardly stand. The fireman drove the train to the next station. He spoke to the signalman, put the trucks in the siding, and uncoupled James ready for shunting. Then he helped driver over to the station and asked him to look after him and find a relief. Suddenly, the signalman shouted, and the fireman turned round and saw James puffing away. He ran hard, but he couldn't catch James, and soon came back to the signal box. The signalman was busy. "All traffic halted," he announced at last. "Up and down main lines are clear for 30 miles, and inspectors coming." The fireman mopped his face. "What happened?" he asked. "Two boys were on the footplate. They tumbled off when James started. I shouted at them, but they ran like rabbits." "Just let me catch them," said the fireman grimly. "I'll teach them to meddle with my engine." "Yes," answered the signalman. "He's here." "Right, I'll tell him." "The inspector's coming at once in Edward. He wants a shunter's pole and a coil of wire rope." "What for?" "Search me, but you'd better find him quickly." The fireman was ready and waiting when Edward arrived. The inspector saw the pole and rope. "Good man," he said. "Now jump in." We'll catch him, puffed Edward, crossing to the upline in pursuit. He chuckled to himself. Presently, he missed his driver's hand on the regulator. Driver? And then he realized there was no one in the cab. "What shall I do?" he wailed. "I can't stop! Help! Help! We're coming! Edward was panting behind every ounce of steam he had. "Edward, I need your help," so we go in. "Can't stop! Must dash!" Slowly gaining things up to his level of James' buffering. "Steady, Edward!" The inspector stood in Edward's front, holding a noose of rope on the crook of the shutter's pole. He was trying to slip over James' buffer. The engine swayed and lurched. More than once he nearly fell, but just saved himself. At last, "Got him!" he shouted. He held the noose tight, gently braking so as to not to slide away. Edward's driver checked moving speed, and James's fireman scrambled and took control. "So the old iron caught you after all?" "I'm sorry," whispered James. "Thank you for saving me." "That's all right. You were splendid, Edward." The fat controller was waiting. "A fine piece of work," he said. "James, you can rest and then take your train." "I'm proud of you, Edward. You shall go to the works and have your worn parts mended." "Oh, thank you, sir," said Edward happily. "It'll be lovely not to clank." The two naughty boys were soon caught by the police. James's driver soon got well in the hospital and is now back at work. James missed him very much, but he missed Edward more. And you'll be glad to know that when Edward came home the other day, James and all the other engines gave him a tremendous welcome. The fat controller thinks he'll be deaf for a few weeks.